Hare Krishna, dear all, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to take body measurement of Shri Krishna for dhoti and stitch a full flare dhoti like this. And I also will show you the same pattern with 3 different kinds of material, fabric material. So if you like this channel, please do like and subscribe my channel. Let's get started. Okay, now for the first thing, we will measure the waist. So here my DTs are 6 inches DTs and the measurement waist size is 3.5 inches. Okay, so you all can note it down. Taking your DT waist measurement, it is 3.5 inches. And now the main thing is the crotch. So for the crotch measurement, you hold from up, center back, you hold it, again you come forward, and then you measure still the center of the lower center. Okay, that is 2.5 inches, and from there again you'll be measuring to the up. So the crotch measurement will be totally 3.5 inches. From back to the center front, it is going to be 2.5 plus 1 inch, and the length of my DT is 3 inches from the waist to the leg. So now for the crotch, if you're not comfortable with the measuring tape, you can measure it with the help of a thread starting from the midpoint, and then you go back to the center front, and you just using a clipper you can just cut it and then measure it with the inch tape or a ruler scale, so that you get the accurate measurement. For this is our accurate measurement. This is the exact measurement, that is 2.5 inches, plus we will be adding 1 inch, okay, for the loose of the fabric. So the waist measurement is 3.5, crotchet is 3.5, and length is 3 inches. Fabric measurement, we want length 5 inches and width 18 inches. So we're going to take 18 inches width fabric. That is because we need full flare. So we need nice frills, so that we take 18 inches length fabric and width fabric, and length is going to be 5 inches. Okay, the width. And here I've taken the selvage side to my end. So you can also do this. You can take a selvage side so that you don't need to stitch that corners, and that gives a very nice look, very nice finish. And now on all the 3 sides, I'm using a satin ribbon to cover the edges. Okay, so you can it looks like this. You can stitch it, fold it and stitch it, but it looks heavier near your waist, so you always use a satin ribbon. So I want you all to fold it like this, mark the center. From the center we'll be marking the waistline, the waist measurement. So our waist was 3.5 inches. So 3.5 inches, you take 3.5 inches and you halfen it. So it's going to be 1.34 inches. So then you mark over there. So the other 1.34 inches you again mark on the other side, so that our waist measurement is ready. From the center we get 3.5 inches whole. Okay, so this is how it will look. This is our waist measurement. Now is the important thing. So after the waist measurement, mark it as W so that it is clear for you all. It's our waist measurement. Now it's the crochet. Crochet is like you got to measure from the waist measurement 1 tip to 3.5 inches on your right side of the fabric. So right hand and left hand side. Okay, so from there again by this side you will mark it again 3.5 inches and write a C for your indication. So that is our crotch measurement. So now from the corner, from the end of the fabric, you start pleating as shown in the video. okay, still the crotch point. So when you start measure, when you can just fleet it and then secure it with a pearl pin. The same way you start fleeting it and then secure it with a, please watch carefully, the fleet should be as shown in the video. And then now you can take a needle and thread. This is like I had just folded it and then I directly start stitching it. So you can just make pleats and start hemming it, so that the pleat is secured, the pleats are secured. So this dhoti you can easily stitch by hand, it doesn't need much time. You can easily stitch it by hand. So we get 3 pleats. The same way, the opposite direction you do, you start folding. You start folding it, then you please fold it as shown in the video. You start hemming the pleats so that it is secured. So this is how we do on both the sides of the dhoti ends. Okay, this is how it will look. And now, this is how it will look. And now, as you have left extra satin ribbon from the corner, you again fold it upward. You fold it upward. I repeat, you fold it upward. You make pleats upward and go join to the waistline. Okay, so you go join to the waistline and start again stitching it. Hold the pleats and start stitching it. Okay, so this is how it looks. The same way you do, you make the pleat, you fold it upward and go. You fold it upward, okay, towards the waistline. You fold it upward, you go and you stitch it. So now I have stitched and my pleats and flares all are ready. So that is the center front. The sideways it looks like this. It gives a nice U shape and falls very nicely. Now come, let's drape it on our DT and check it. For the waist, I've used this time glue tag and I'm securing it. You can use a velcro or a press button. For press button, you can see my previous video, you will get an idea. Now you just insert it between the 2 legs and you pull it out. Since we have stitched the pleats, it's little difficult, but gently you can insert them and gently you can pull it out, so that you get nice creases in the front side. So this is how it looks. The front side will look like this, and later on we can adjust it. And behind, you just hold that and you place it in the side. I hope you all understand. You just hold it in the center back and the side, so that the pleat is automatically, it secures it in its place. So this is how it comes towards the sideward. So now the extra satin ribbon, with the use of it, you can just tie it. You can just secure the dhoti in the waist. So you just tie it and the dhoti is done. I've just shown you all in the satin. This is a satin material which I've used, so that it gives a nice flow and it gives a nice shape of the dhoti. So this is how it looks. And finally you can just adjust the creases, the front part, how you want it, so that if it is folded, or you can just use it. So this is how it looks. So this is how the dhoti looks in the satin material, and I've used satin ribbons to secure the dhoti. Now I'm going to show you all how it looks, the same pattern, how it looks in a cotton material. So this is a cotton material. I've followed the same steps to stitch the flares, the pleats. You can also use it, and the final draping part I'm going to show you all. So this is how it looks. This is a cotton material which I've used. So you gently, so cotton material is little thick than the satin, so that it's little rough. So it gives you like this. Again, in the center you put them and you just place it like this. So when you place it like this, I've not used a satin ribbon over here. I've used a waistband. I've stitched a waistband for my Deity's waist measurement with a velcro, help of a velcro, and this is how it's going to look. So this is the final look with the waistband. You can use contrast colors and you can make waistbands, and you can use a kamarband. You can decorate it like that with a thing. So this is how this is going to be looked. And this one is a thicker material. It's a sheer material, thicker one, and I've just used glue tag to just fix it. I've not used any waistband or a satin ribbon. I've used glue tag to stick it, and then I've just used a kamarband to fix it. So this is how this material looks. This is quite even thicker than a cotton material. So this is how it gives. Thank you so much for watching. Hare Krishna. Please do like and subscribe my channel, and please comment your feedbacks and suggestions. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. Hare Krishna.